Hello, hello, good people. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Make America Think Again with Vaughn. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. So happy to all of you who are subscribed to the page. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so appreciative of you. Anyone else that's just stopping by, please go ahead and subscribe to the page so you can be notified of as to when I pop up any information, any new episodes, or hopefully get some time to get some live sessions in. Down below, you see the correct spelling of my name. You have my IG information there throughout the week. I'm constantly posting political information and just things that are happening around the world. So please make sure that you're popping onto my IG page. And then lastly, you have my Cash App there. And if you want to bless a sister, then bless a sister. It will be greatly appreciated if you support the channel. Okay, so I want to talk about Graham Platner for a moment. And Graham Platner, if you do not know, is running for a Senate seat out of Maine. He's running actually against Susan Collins. And Susan Collins, I believe she's been in the Senate for like 16 years, 16, somewhere around that time frame. It's time for Susan to go. I totally agree with it being time for Susan to go. However, I don't know, because the whole conversation this past week has been, Democrats need to get off their high horse and start playing the same game that Republicans are playing and just making sure that you win. No matter who the candidate is, making sure that you win. Like, we just have too many of these, I guess, things that or hoops that we have people jump through. And when I say we, I'm referring to Democrats. I'm more progressive, but, we just have these purity tests for people. And so, people are saying we need to scale that back and we just need to vote for the candidate that can win, because right now we need to take back Congress. Okay. Which I'm in total agreement with that. However, what I would caution Democrats on is being tricked and fooled by Republicans running as Democrats, just as we were with Manchin, Sinema, and now Fetterman. And here's why I say this specifically about Graham Platner. The 6 women that came out recently and talked about his past drinking and him, engaging with them aggressively. I don't believe there was any sexual allegations, but there was some pushing, shoving, yelling, aggressive behaviors that were discussed. He was also cheating on the wife at this time. He was sexting other women. And so that's the recent information. Here's where I stopped, where I tuned out to this Platner guy, is when I found out about the Schlossky tattoo that he claims he was unaware was a Schlossky tattoo. Now, I don't know about you, but if you took any world history course, and I think that hits around middle school or junior high, depending upon where you live, you were definitely exposed to what these Schlossky symbols and tattoos look like, or markings look like. So I never believed that bullshit. I never believed that he did not know what he was getting tattooed on his body. And then after that, these racist comments that he posted on Reddit were highly problematic as well. And now we find out the women. So to me, that speaks to character, values, morals, and ideology. And those are things that I just can't look past. Just like I told y'all with Tom Steyer. People are like, oh, he made his billions on fossil fuels and private prisons. But that was so long ago. Don't look at that. Don't worry about that. No, because he was a full adult when he did those things. The moral foundation, the values, all of that was already laid. That foundation was already there. And he still chose to invest in those things. And so I'm saying the same thing about Platner. He still chose to get that tattoo on his body. He still chose to make those comments on Reddit as an adult. So all those things gave me great pause before the women even came into the picture. Okay. And now he was dealing with the blowback from the women surfacing, but he actually won the nomination in Maine for the Democrat to run against Susan Collins. And again, I just want to caution us moving forward, Democrats, liberals, progressives, etc., anyone other than Republicans or MAGA. If you're anything outside of that, I'm talking to you. I just really want to caution us to be very careful. I get that we need to win, but also at what cost? Because I believe that some of these Republicans are going to start to try to run as Democrats, as progressives, so they can just get in because they know they cannot do it through running straight as a Republican and getting elected. They know they can't do that anymore. This is also why they're trying to cheat at the midterms already. Trying to come up with things like having the icy folks there, and putting all this misleading statements out there that this was rigged, that was rigged. They're already trying to set up the cheat for the midterm elections. And I believe this is another way that they're going to try to get in. So keep your eye on Graham Platner. I hope he proves me wrong. I really hope he proves me wrong. But I just feel like my spidey senses are telling me this is going to be another Manchin, another Sinema, and another Fetterman. He's just going to join the list of those folks. So pay attention.